Yes, people, and welcome back. This is the preview for Liverpool taking on Paris Saint-Germain. We're going to go through in this preview my lineup prediction, my score prediction, and a couple of bits and bobs around the game. So let's get straight into it. So, Liverpool are back at Anfield for the second leg, and ultimately they take a 1-0 aggregate lead over Paris Saint-Germain in a game where did we deserve it? No, but you make your own luck, as Michael Jordan once said. Goal thanks to a legendary Harvey Elliott goal and an unbelievable performance, one of the best goalkeeper performances, and the quality of saves from Alisson Becker. So yeah, PSG are going to be coming here all guns blazing, you'd assume, again, because they know that not only that, they're 1-0 down, and it's at Anfield, so it's going to be really interesting to see how they tackle the game. Same with Liverpool. So yeah, let's get into it. So obviously suspended and injured players, they've got none. As for Liverpool, Cody Gakpo did do some individual training last night. Last night, and it could be a chance where he could make the bench against PSG tomorrow at Anfield. You'd assume he'll get some team training in today. So obviously he did some individual training yesterday. Obviously Conor Bradley, Gomez and Morton, well, they ain't gonna. There's no point really talking about them. They're out till April, probably into the season. We're near enough. So yeah, hopefully Cody can make it, because it's been a while since we've seen him. It's been like 3-4 weeks, like around the Everton game where he got injured. So hopefully he's back, because I think we actually missed him in Paris last week. Team form coming into the game. PSG obviously in the last 4 wins in the last 5 over the weekend. They did end up beating Rennes, and they heavily rested, as you can see on the lineups. Yununa Menges didn't start. Vitinha, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Hakimi all didn't start, but they did come on and get some minutes. Dembele did come on and get 2 goals. The likes of Bacola starts, your Neves starts, your Pacho starts, players that you'd expect to start that game. So obviously that was the team for them. The team that played for Liverpool was, let me get up for you. This was the team that we played. So obviously Tsimikas, Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Trent, Darwin all came off for the likes of Robertson, McAllister, Harvey, Jar, Endo and Kwanzaa. We was allowed to make 6 subs due to the concussion sub, because a lot of people were like, why is Liverpool making 6 subs? You're only allowed to make 5. It's due to the concussion. So there was a bit of clarity about that. So players that did end up playing the full 90 was Van Dijk, Konate, Alisson, Salah and Diaz. So the players that came off, you'd assume your Jones, your Szoboszlais, your Gravenberchs will all start in that game over, which was a good 3-1 win over Southampton, which Liverpool are now 15 points clear in, and they can start to potentially look at winning number 7 in the Champions League. So yeah, let's get into my lineup prediction. In goal is obviously going to be Alisson Becker. I mean, no shock there. Best goalkeeper in the world, best Brazilian in the world. So what you like. At right back is going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold, who I thought had a really good game against Southampton. I thought he had a good second look out against PSG. So hopefully Trent could go into a bit of form. He was actually playing with a bit more of a smile on his face when he came off. He cut the crowd. He looked a bit happy, not like down and depressed, which was good, and hopefully Trent can go into a nice bit of form. Hopefully Trent can have a real big impact in this game. I think he will, and you'll get into my score prediction later. At left back, I think it's going to be Andy Robertson. I think Robertson's in the same situation. Look, Robertson's very experienced in these big European nights at Anfield, so I think it's safe to say we'll go with Robertson. In the first half against PSG was poor, he was getting done, but in the second half he was a lot more defensively sound. I thought when he came on against Southampton, he looked good and he changed the game rather than a Tsimikas. I don't really want to see a Tsimikas in this game, if I'm being honest with you. At centre back is obviously going to be Konate. with the best AB in the world, Virgil van Dijk. And the reason why I've gone with a 4-3-3, which I'll explain later. So on the right 8, I'm going with Curtis Jones. And then in the middle, I'm going Ryan Gravenberch as the 6. And on the left side, I'm going Alexis McAllister. We're going with 3 midfielders, and we will see who will be starting there. It's going to be interesting, so let's see. It's going to be Dominic Szoboszlai. I want to go with 4 midfielders. It worked against Manchester City. I feel like with 4 midfielders, we're a lot more defensively sounded, and I feel like possession-wise, we don't mind giving up possession as much because we know we can press and get on hold of the ball if needed to when playing with 4 midfielders, which is good, rather than supposed to playing 3, where I feel like we could have done with 4 midfielders last week, and I thought like Curtis, when he came on last week, changed the game, and hopefully he can do the same with the likes of McAllister's, your Gravenberchs, and your Szoboszlais. And on the right hand side, I'm going with Mo Salah. Very easy. And on the left, I'm going with Luis Diaz, just because I feel like with Diaz and Salah, we have enough to counter attack. We've seen that in games where we played 4 midfielders, we can still score a nice chunk of goals. Aston Villa, we scored 2 goals. Manchester City, we scored 2 goals. Did we play 4 against Newcastle? I can't remember. Again, we scored 2 goals in that. So even when we play the 4 midfielders setup, we can still score goals while being able to do what we want to do. So there is no complaints in that. Sorry, I've just realised I've not actually shared my screen. Oh my god, absolutely mare. Do apologise. So in the team, Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Andrew Robertson, Curtis Jones, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Luis Diaz. I'm very happy with that lineup. If that would be the lineup to play against Paris Saint-Germain, look, all we got to do is just not lose. And that's why I'm going with 4 midfielders, because we can keep the ball. And that's something we struggled heavily to do for over 90 minutes last week. Score prediction, I'm going Liverpool 3, PSG 2. Anfield, and I feel like Liverpool will be better in this time. I feel like Southampton, we did have an eye on this game, and hopefully that will pay off. So yeah, 3-2 Liverpool win. I'm going to go with Mohamed Salah. I'm going to go with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm going to say Jota comes off the bench to score. I think we actually probably will go 1-0 down in this game, but I won't be surprised. But this Liverpool side and everything won't panic if that was to be the case. Because all we've got to do is just make sure we don't lose. If you said to me, yo, 0-0, I'm taking it. 2-2, I'm taking it. 3-2, I'm taking it even more. So, yeah. Make sure you do subscribe and smash a like on the channel. We are now closing in on 700 subscribers. Also, we'll have a couple of more videos going out this week. Talk about like a match reaction, my player ratings. They'll watch along tomorrow. We will go live at 6:30 for that, so we can react to the team news, talk about the game, and everything else. So yeah, appreciate all the love and support on the channel, people. And yeah, let's hope the Redmen get over the line, because we've got a massive week of football. Liverpool are 15 points clear. We've got a cup final. Hey, if we can get through against PSG, beat Newcastle, there's a strong chance Liverpool could win a treble. I'm not going to say the treble. I know that, Man U fans, relax. A treble this week. Up and coming is massive. So let's hope we get over the line. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe. Take care. I'm going with 3-2 Liverpool. And that's my team as well. Up the Reds. Have a good rest of your week.